Good morning, students. How are you all? This is your chapter, that is denudation. So what is denudation? Denudation, it is the wearing away of land mass by various processes like weathering, erosion, mass movement and transportation. So they are the main process involved in the denudation, like weathering, erosion, mass movement, transportation, deposition. These agents of denudation erode, transport and deposit sediment to at the earth's surface to produce erosion and depositional landform. Now work of a river here. You can see here, this is a figure of work of river. You can see this is a young stage of river, this is maturity stage of river, and this is a old stage of river. Now you can see here, this is the profile of a river when rivers coming from the mountain hill. Here some tributaries, mouth, sources are coming there and formed meander, and in the last formed delta and meet to ocean. Now factors affecting work of a river. So the first one, it is your velocity of water. The velocity of water, erosion and transportation are both examined when velocity is high, and deposition on the other hand take place when velocity of water is low. So their transportation are proportionate to the velocity of water. Volume of water, this is the next process and agent. So volume, the larger the volume of water, the greater it is the power of erosion. Transportation, deposition on the other hand take place better when there is reduced volume of water as well as the load is greater. They are the factors affecting work of the river. And load is the material transported by river. The load of a river does all the work of erosion and deposition. Mass wasting, deepening of river valley and formation of land depend on the river load a river carries. Now the next, what are the courses of river? So the first one, we have to know what is source. When the place of origin of a river is called source, and the when river enter in the sea or disappear before joining the sea, this is called mouth. And tributaries, when the small rivers join main river, that is your tributaries. And when our main river divided into main channels and small rivers, this is called distributaries. And the along path which the river flows is known as course of river. It is divided into three main parts: upper course river, middle course river and lower course river. So the first one, it is your upper course river. In the upper course, it is flow the river, it is called young stage, and in the young stage it is coming from the hilly area and it erode its bed and bank and carries large bounders of rock with it. It forms landform. It forms two types of landform: V-shaped valley and waterfall. So V-shaped valley, it is a narrow valley that has a profile suggesting the form of English alphabet V. It's shaped like two types: I-shaped valley and this is your V-shaped valley. Next, it is waterfall. A waterfall is defined as a vertical fall of water of enormous volume formed from a great height in the long profit or of a river, and a waterfall is generally formed due to large difference in the rate of erosion. You can say that this is a figure of waterfall. So this is a hard rock and water coming from the hilly area, and this is a soft rock that broken here. Now middle course river, it is a second stage of river, and we can say that it is a maturity stage here. And there are two others important characteristics of middle course. The lateral cutting is more active than down cutting, and the volume of water in the river increase due to many tributaries joining it. So now the landform, it is formed meander here. River meander are bend of longitudinal course formed S shape. This is your stream flow shape. You can see here, this is a example of meander, figure of meander. It is your stream flow of river when here having erosion and deposition. And this area, for sometimes river left some area and form oxbow shape. So this is your meander. Now lower course of river, it is a third stage of river, and this is called old stage. Here the lower course the river, all the ideal condition landform exist, and but the load transporting capacity is drastically reduced due to sluggish flow as well as division of a river into many distributaries, and it form delta. Here the river divided into itself many distributaries that form delta here, like in triangle shape. This is a Greek letter word. Not all the river form delta. There are certain conditions for the formation of delta, like see large amount of sediment supply and a reasonable size of the river here. So you can see that this is a Ganga and Brahmaputra. This is a Sundarban delta presenting here near to Bay of Bengal. In the next, what are the work of wind? The movement of air over the earth's surface, it is known as wind. So it is almost horizontal through the air. It is a small vertical component. Now action of wind. In the the wind is the most effective agent of erosion and transportation in arid regions, since there is little vegetation or moisture to wind the loose surface material, and the effect of wind erosion are most pronounced in the desert region. So it forms deflation halo. Deflation halo, it is involved in the lifting as well as the blowing away the loose material from the ground, and sand and pebbles are carried in the air or driven along the ground, and deflation result in the lowering of the land surface to create depression called deflation halo. Next, it is your sand dunes. So the sand dunes, they are the it is called hills of sand dunes, and the shape and size are 150 meters, few meters to 150 meters, and desert region too. It found in desert and Sahara, Thar, West Australia. And the direction and force of wind, it depends on the such factors here: direction and force, speed of wind carrying the dust and sand particles, and water features, nature and amount here, and vegetation on the land. So sand dunes divided into two tropical desert. The first one, it is your Barchans. The Barchans moon, it is formed like moon shaped. You can see here. This is a Barchan shape. It is formed like moon shaped. We can say that this is a moon shaped. These two winds, from the winds, they are live dunes which advance steadily before wind and blow from a particular, it flow from a particular direction. Wind direction, it is from a particular. And the migration of the Barchan is a threat to desert life, and they sometimes encourage on a oasis during palm trees to house. The next one, it is your longitudinal dunes or sheaf, we can say that. So this is your longitudinal dunes or sheaf. These are long and narrow sand dunes. They are parallel direction, the wind grow parallel to the direction of the prevailing wind, and they found in the interior part of desert like Libyan, known as in the Libyan desert it is known as sheaf. The meaning of the sheaf is Arabic sword. So it is found in Sahara, Iran, Thar desert and West Australia. You can see that this is a figure. You can draw all the figures of this chapter. Now This is your turn to remember here. Just learn all the terms and solve all the question and answers from this chapter. Thank you so much.